Hey there, it's Sean Terry. Well, today is the day, the much anticipated launch of the Flip to Freedom Academy. I am super excited that you are here today. And I want to ask you a weird question. What if you could quit your job in 19 weeks or less? Really? What if you could quit your job in 19 weeks or less? I know it's a whacked out, I know you're probably going, there's no way I could quit my job in 19 weeks or less. Well, what if you could? What would it take to be able to make that happen? Well, you'd have to get first 1 year's worth of income in the bank and do that as fast as possible. Let's say you make $50,000 a year, you have to get $50,000 of cash in the bank to make that happen. See, in this video series, I'm going to prove to you on exactly how you can quit your job in 19 weeks or less, flipping properties in your spare time. I don't care if you have any cash, any credit, or any experience. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. And see, we're going to get a chance to work together. And I'm excited because I have an invested interest in your success. So now let's back up. Let's say you did. Let's say you did do this. Let's say you got the $50,000 of cash in the bank, the 1 year's worth of income. And let's say today is the day you're going to quit your job. You have your resignation, 2-week notice, you walk into your boss and say, I'm done. You're confident, you're excited. What are you going to do? You're going to walk out of the building and you're going to go, whoa, I did it. Well, hey, that excites me. That's awesome. Because what are you going to do the next day? Well, you're going to wake up and you're going to have a cup of coffee maybe, maybe go work out, I don't know. Maybe have some freedom, do whatever you want to do. Or maybe you're going to dive right back into your business and keep cranking. The beautiful thing about it is the choice is yours. You get to decide what you want to do when you want to do it. Now, in this series, I'm going to show you the most vital, the most crucial thing to your real estate investing success. It's the number one most vital component. I'm going to show you exactly what that is. And if you take advantage of that, it will mean the difference between having massive success or failure. And all I know is this, is that in this video series, I know you're going to love it. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of fun here in the next couple days, but we're launching soon. And I'm looking for a select few, 50 people I can work with all across the entire country. Now, before we get into that, I want to show you some proof. Let's see some proof of exactly what could happen. Check out these checks. This is Matt Lafredo's check, $7,823.80. He did this in his first 3 weeks, not knowing anything about real estate. Here's $4,029.54 from White Sage. That's Josh and Christina Vicia. He's a factory worker, and he made this only working 5 hours by sending out some yellow letters. Now, here is a glimpse of a 34-day period of just one of my accounts. I actually have 13 of them, but you just look at $17,281, $5,600, $8,164, $8,374, all the way up to $25,582. See, I don't get checks. They just send direct wires into my account. It works great that way. All right, $76,000 in 34 days. Now, the question becomes, how are you going to get these checks? Well, I can tell you right now, flipping houses gets more money than anything in this market, period. Bottom line. Now, flipping houses is the easiest, it's the cheapest, it's the fastest way to get large sums of cash quickly. That's why I love flipping houses. We're going to get into exactly how you can learn how to do this. The beauty is that you can flip houses in your spare time. You don't have to have cash getting started. You don't even have to have credit. And you don't have to have any experience whatsoever. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how the smartest real estate investors make their fortune. And also, I'm going to talk about regular folks that are just absolutely crushing it in this market. Just regular guys that are not big gurus, or just guys that are out there making huge amounts of money just in their spare time flipping properties. I'm also going to show you why right now is the absolute perfect time to get involved in real estate. How you can get your first check at 30 days or less. I'm actually going to lift the curtain on a $17,281 case study, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can win your very own iPad and how you'll have an opportunity to work with me directly. That's what we're going to talk about this in this. And also, I'm going to show you the most vital component between you and success. It is crucial. If you know this one thing, you can make 10 times more money and you can do more profits by this one aspect alone. All right, so what is flipping properties anyways? You know, some people on this might be watching this video have no idea what flipping properties is, and we will talk about this real quick on exactly what it is. It's really quite simple. See, flipping properties is basically a three-step formula. Step one is this: find cash buyers. You're looking for people. You're not looking for someone that's a retail buyer. You're looking for a cash buyer or an investor. Now, finding cash buyers is actually not that difficult. You know, you can post ads on Craigslist, Backpage, or eBay classified. You also can go to real estate investment clubs or meetup groups, but my favorite and absolute by far the best is internet marketing. Internet marketing is great because you can set up a campaign for cash buyers and literally forget about it, and you have leads coming in every single day of people looking for wholesale discount properties. Now, when you do look for these cash buyers, you want to ask them what they're looking for. You want to find out specifically exactly what they're looking for. What area of town do they want to buy in, which is crucial, and how they want to pay. Are they going to pay cash or hard money? Their strategy, are they looking for buy and hold or fix and flip? That is extremely important because you might be able to find properties that will fit the fix and flip model or the buy and hold model. And the thing is, you don't need thousands of cash buyers. All you need is a couple, a few that you can build a relationship with. How fast they can close. Some people say, well, I need 30 to 45 days. Well, that doesn't work. You need someone that can close in anywhere from 5 to 10 days. Or they say, listen, I can close immediately if it's a smoking deal. And the price range they're looking in. So if you know the price range they're looking in, how fast they can close, exactly what your strategy is, the area they're looking in, all you have to do now is find the motivated seller in that area. And that is step number 2, finding motivated sellers. It's not that hard. Well, finding motivated sellers, basically you are looking for somebody that is in an urgent or distressed situation where they want to turn around and sell their property quickly. Now, what could that be? It could be divorce. It could be probate. It could be inheritance. It could be whatever situation. It'd be someone that has a violation on their home and on a rental property they just want to get out of. Maybe they get transferred and they don't want to pay 2 mortgage payments. There is an impending event, something that is motivating them that they want to turn around and they want to sell quickly. So one of the best ways is probate. Also foreclosures. They might lose the house to foreclosure, but if you could come in and save that, I'll show you exactly how to do that. An inheritance list is one of my favorites, and also absentee investors. This is an investor that has a property out of state, maybe in your state, and they've had it for rental purposes. And let's say the renter moved out, they trashed the place, they're out of state, they got to find someone that's going to go fix it up. You know what? And that's a lot of hassle. I bought a lot of properties from absentee investors. Now, what you're looking to do is to negotiate to buy at 70% of the fixed up value less repairs. 70%, that's the formula. Now, the third step is closing the deal. Now you got the cash buyer, you've got the motivated seller. Now this is the fun part. This is where you actually get to close the deal. You have a buy-side contract with your motivated seller. You have a sell-side contract with your cash buyer. Now you take both of those contracts, you bring them to your closing agent, and you instruct your closing agent to do what's called a double escrow, or what's called a simultaneous close, or you can do a simple one-page assignment agreement, and that assignment agreement could be for a fee. Let's call it $10,000 fee, $15,000 fee, or look at some of the previous checks I showed you. Those are assignment fees that these guys got at closing. Now, let me give you an example, exactly what it looks like. Let's say you have a $100,000 house when it's all fixed up. This is the after repair valley, fully renovated, mint condition. The AC is great. The roof is in good condition. You know, you walk in and it's pristine. It's done, fully fixed up, fully renovated. And let's say the property needs $10,000 of repairs. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to sign a contract with a motivated seller for, say, theoretically $50,000 in this example. Then you're going to sign a contract with a cash buyer for $60,000. Now, how much money do you have invested? You basically signed a contract. You didn't buy the property. You basically signed a contract. That's it. You signed, an 8-page contract or 4-page, whatever it is that your contract you use is basically a simple contract.
with a motivated seller agreeing to purchase a property at a certain price. Then you sign a contract with a cash buyer. Same thing for a certain price. Now, in this example, it's actually $10,000 higher. Now, you bring both contracts to your escrow agent, and the result, you get a big check, a $10,000 check. For doing that, you had no money invested. All you did was market for buyers. You found out exactly what they wanted. You marketed for sellers, find and to motivated sellers looking for for them to buy the house at below market. And the result is you brought those contracts and you got a big fat $10,000 check.